On today's episode of Type Combinations I'd like to see more representation for, we have all of Rotom's forms type combinations, including the base form Electric Ghost. Very cool idea. I feel like you could go some places there. But then also Electric Fire. Always thought they could do so many cool things with that. Just seemed like, you know, one of those combinations where they could complement each other very well, like stylistically. And then Electric Ice, you know, also a very interesting idea you could run places with. I know one of the Galar fossils also has that type, but let's be honest, we're never seeing those outside of Galar. So another ice electric type is totally something I want to see. And also Electric Grass, I want to see more of. Anytime I'm trying to, find a water counter for my team, I always go with an electric type because grass types just have so many weaknesses outside of Breloom and Torterra that have really cool designs. I just don't want to use them because there's so many weaknesses. And I know Ice type also has that issue where it's so many common weaknesses, but Ice types, there are a lot more with some really cool designs. Maybe also some better dual types or dual types that give it better coverage or whatnot. Let's see. Then, Water Electric, I want to see more of because, we also have Lantern, but I think they could make a super powerful water electric type, and that would be absolutely wild. Yeah. I also want to see another water fire type that is not a mythical, one that we can use on a regular playthrough. Maybe, please, possibly. Now that we have a water or a fire grass type, we've had a water grass type since Ludicolo. I would love to, complete the starter trio of dual types that we can use in a standard playthrough, please. Yeah, I would like to see our first ice poison type too. I know neither of those are known as powerhouse types, but I think you could come up with a really nice looking color scheme for an ice poison type. And let's be honest, the design is our first impression of a Pokemon. When we're making our first team for our first playthrough of a new region, we're going off the vibes, until we get to actually get into the weeds with them and try them out. I think they could make such a neat design there that people would really like. Yeah, and I would also like to see our first dragon bug type. They have had some missed opportunities with Pokemon like Flygon to, give it that typing. And, Yanmega too. And I understand, maybe why they would have picked Ground and Flying for those Pokemon respectively, but, I think it's time. I think there's some stuff they can do, maybe tie it into the lore of a region or something, but it's time for a dragon bug. It is. Bug is ready to be a powerhouse. I believe in it. There we go.